Hey everybody, what is up? This is a very special episode. We're going to take a look at the most recent FRQ featuring the one and only Taylor Swift. And if you stick around to the ending, you'll actually get a chance to hear me singing some Taylor Swift. Yikes. I'm sure that you've heard by now that the paper version of the 2021 AP Gov exam featured Taylor Swift. If you were wondering what that high-pitched sound was about 10 a.m. on May 3rd, it was the sound of Swifties all over the world realizing that Taylor Swift had finally made it. She was featured on an AP Gov exam. That other sound you heard was the disappointment of everybody who got the Facebook FRQ. Zuckerberg! Okay, so we're going to go pretty quickly through the FRQ, and then I'm really excited to share some exclusive advice from Taylor Swift to help you on your AP exam. And then I'm going to sing an AP Gov version of an absolutely gorgeous song. I'm sorry. Here's the prompt, and as you can see, yep, sure enough, it's all about Taylor Swift. But why read the prompt when we could watch it instead?
Swift is taking her first political stand.
Superstar making it clear to her 112 million followers on Instagram and the world where she stands.
Oh, it's so scary. This is the picture. Go. Oh, God.
So part A says, referencing the scenario, describe the structural barrier to voting that is discussed above. The answer is the registration requirement, but remember that your response has to directly reference the scenario, so something like this could work. Pause the video if you need to read it more closely. Part B says, to explain why the structural barrier described in Part A may be more of an obstacle in some states than in others. Basically, our answer here is that states are in charge of their own electoral policies, including registration requirements, so there are differences from state to state. I've included some key differences that might make it easier or tougher to register to vote. This is by no means an exhaustive list, but here are some responses that could have worked. Part C says, if youth voter turnout increases as a result of the actions in the scenario, explain how this could affect the way candidates run campaigns in the future. And, well, let's take care of that if. Taylor?
According to vote.org on Monday, nationwide there have been 51,308 new registrations in the past.
Yeah. Young voter turnout spiked here by 7-fold from the previous midterm election.
College Board is probably looking for something like this. Basically, candidates will have to focus on younger voters and the issues that are important to young people. This will also affect how they use their campaign resources and their advertising strategy. Okay, so I am super excited to tell you that Taylor Swift herself is going to share some tips with you for the AP Gov exam. So, Taylor, is the AP exam easy?
Yeah. Is it easy?
I think the other one's
No.
Oh, okay. Well, should students cheat on the exam if they have the opportunity?
Do the right thing. Do the good thing.
Well said. By the way, what was your reaction when you heard that College Board was doing an FRQ featuring Mark Zuckerberg?
Just
Okay. Well, what's one thing that people don't know about you?
have a really slappable face.
What? No, don't say that. So, what's one thing you've done to prepare for the AP Gov exam?
I'm trying to be as educated as possible.
So, is there anything you like to tell yourself if you're feeling a little bit nervous?
I keep looking down because I'm afraid. Just gonna go have fun, not get dead faced. Relax. I can handle it. I'm young. I'm talented. They'll see it in me.
Okay, so are you ready to see my AP Gov version of Cardigan?
Ready. Totally ready.
Supremacy Clause and Commerce Clause were all we needed. Elastic Clause gave you claws. Now I'm bleeding. 'Cause I knew you listening to Hamilton, Margaret versus Madison. I knew you try to change the ending, overturning precedent. I knew you, U.S. versus Lopez, McDonald versus Chicago. AP readers assume you know nothing. Brutus warned you that the states would miss all the power they gave the government. Federal extending over states. 10th Amendment just a little late. A large republic is the better way. Controlling faction mischief every day. I knew you'd miss me in my Bill of Rights. You'd be standing here demanding rights. I knew you'd come back to me. You'd come back to me. You'd come back to me. You'd come back. And when you needed to study for AP Gov, college credit please, you put me on and said I was your favorite. This has been a LaMoney production. Taylor Swift, can you forgive me?